Making money online is not as hard as you think. In fact, it's actually quite simple once you learn this one fundamental of business that will take you from no sales to generating thousands of sales online. Over the last 10 years as a serial entrepreneur and online business coach, I have mastered this technique that has helped me generate thousands of dollars in both a product-based business and a service-based business. And today I'm going to teach you exactly how to do the same. And you already know I'm going to teach you for free. Let's hop into it. So, what is that one fundamental that you need to master in order to make sales online? Well, it's simple. You need to master the buyer's journey, aka a sales funnel. And if you're not familiar with that term, let's do a quick breakdown of what a sales funnel actually is. So a sales funnel is a journey a potential customer takes from first discovering your brand to eventually making a purchase. It represents the different stages of a decision making and how businesses guide people from being strangers to loyal buyers. No matter if you're running a physical product-based business or a digital product business and selling your services online, once you learn how to master this one fundamental of business, you will be able to generate sales in your sleep, and that's a guarantee. So let's go ahead and break down what a sales funnel looks like and what it means in your business when it comes to your buyer's journey. So the three main stages of a sales funnel are going to look like this. You're going to have your top of the funnel, your middle of the funnel, and the bottom of the funnel, aka like, know, trust. Think of your business like you're dating. I mean, you wouldn't ask someone to marry you after the very first date, would you? Now, no judgment if you do, but the reason why I say that is because you want to treat your business just like the stages in dating. And that's essentially what the sales funnel is doing for your buyer. The sales funnel has stages that will help guide your buyer from complete stranger to a committed and loyal fan. So now let's talk about the top of the funnel, which is going to bring awareness to your buyers, aka the like stage. When you first meet someone, attraction is key. Imagine this stage of your business just like when you first meet someone. You may notice their smile, maybe it's their laugh, or maybe even love the way that they dress. It's the same way when your buyer first finds out about you. They don't know a lot about you, but it was enough for them to approach you simply because of something on the outside that you were able to provide. So at this stage, people really don't trust you yet, which is totally normal because they just met you. It's the same in dating. You don't just automatically trust someone after the first day of talking to them. So I want you to think of that same aspect within your business. It takes time to build and grow that relationship. And so in the very first stages of this, you want to make sure that you're doing everything possible to provide valuable knowledge and valuable information about you and your business to start warming them up to getting closer to you and leading them further down the buyer journey, aka the bottom of the funnel, which we'll get to in just a second. Now let's talk about my favorite, which is going to be the middle of the funnel, aka the no stage. So in the no stage, this is where things kind of start to pick up. Back to the dating analogy. That's when the texts start to pick up. Maybe you're talking for long hours on the phone. Kind of like this person and that you want to get to know more about them. This is exactly the same thing that happens within the buyer's journey once they get to know you a little bit better. They become a little bit more warmed up to you. Therefore, they're more willing to engage in more of your content. Maybe they're commenting a little bit more. Maybe they're liking or sharing your post a little bit more. And this is exactly the path that you want them to be on in order to keep working them down the sales funnel, aka the buyer's journey. In business, the middle of the funnel is where you're going to nurture your audience. Personally, it's my favorite part of the buyer's journey because now I really get to show my value and my knowledge and why the customer should invest into me in the future. So at this stage, it's safe to say that your audience is liking what you're putting down, okay? But they're not quite ready to pull out their credit cards and start spending money with you just yet. So just like in dating, right now, you're still trying to decide if this is something that you want to fully commit to. It's the same with your buyers. Give them time. But if you do exactly what you need to do in order to keep pushing them down the sales funnel, then eventually you will be able to get them exactly where you want. And that's them pulling out their credit cards and spending money with you. In this stage of the sales funnel, it's important that you really show your expertise and provide plenty of knowledge so you can be credible. This is what grows that trust, know, and like factor in your business. People buy from who they trust. On average, it takes about 9 to 10 times for a person to see something before they actually make the leap and purchase from you. You want to make sure that you stay consistent at this point so you can stay at the top of your buyer's mind. Don't ghost them for days. Make sure you stay consistent and post and engage with your audience. Another thing that you want to do within this stage is be authentic. People want to know the real you. Share real life experiences. Even give results and testimonials if you have them to deepen that connection. You also want to build authority. And you can do this by giving them useful information that positions you as someone they can trust for their solutions. Now that you've learned about the top of the funnel and the middle of the funnel, now it's time to talk about the bottom of the funnel, aka the trust stage. So just like in dating, now that you've met, you've had a little conversation, you've gotten to know each other a lot better, now it's time to make things official. In business, this is the stage where your audience is now ready to buy from you. They are hot and primed and ready to pull out those credit cards and spend their money on whatever you are offering. They are a fan at this point, and that is exactly where you want them to be. They've seen enough testimonials and results. They trust that what you have to offer will solve their problem, and now they see you as an expert that can guide them to success. This is key. Now it's time to reel them in for the final sale. In this stage of the sales funnel, you want to clear up any objections that your buyer may have. Say if you have a physical product-based business that causes you to have to go and actually ship out a product. Well, your customer may have questions about your shipping times or the cost of shipping. Or say if you run a digital product business, maybe your customer wants to know after they buy this digital product, what comes next? Are they able to book a one-on-one call with you? Where you come in as the expert and you ease any fears that they may have when it comes to spending their money with you and your business. Just like in your relationship, you wouldn't want to leave that status just up in the air hanging in the balance. It's the same with your buyer. Your buyer should never be confused on what you have to offer and how to buy that offer from you. But even after all that is said and done, some buyers still need a little bit more push to help make that final decision when it comes to purchasing from you. And that's fine. So this is where you want to come in and provide urgency. Give them a reason to act now rather than wait. You can do this by simply saying this is going to be a limited time bonus or special offer. One marketing tactic that I like to use in the bottom of the funnel when my customer needs just a little bit more extra push to get them to pull out those credit cards, I like to create the fear of missing out. We've all heard of FOMO, but it actually works. You create that sense of missing out. It does something to the brain that says, look, if I don't act now, I might miss out and I might not be able to get it again for that price. It seems like simple advice, but I swear it works. So now that you've made it to the end of the buyer's journey and they have decided to invest in you and your business, the work is not over just yet. Remember, a successful business just doesn't make a sale. They build long-lasting relationships. Just like in dating, trust doesn't happen overnight. You have to show up consistently, provide value, and continue to build an everlasting connection with your audience. And this is how you create repeat buyers, which is great because now they already like, know, and trust you, so you don't have to do as much prep work in the beginning to get them to buy again. So remember, if you rush the process, then you'll scare your buyer away. But if you nurture them during each stage, then they'll be eager to say yes and spend their money with you. And just like in a relationship, when you deliver on your promise, they'll stick around and they'll be loyal forever. Making sales online is not hard as long as you learn the fundamentals of what it takes in order to make sales online. And make sure you check out my most recent video that teaches you the easiest side hustle that you can start today in 2025 that will also make you money on autopilot. If you can master everything I taught you in this video and combine it with the previous video, you're on your way to financial freedom and passive income. I'm Brittany with The Wealthy Mama, and I'll catch y'all next time.